What's up, everybody? It's Capop. We're diving back into the back rooms with the Complex Expedition. This is like the sequel, but I think it's still in like early access or something. So they're probably adding more stuff to the game, and I haven't played it yet, so we're gonna see what happens. What tape slots? You can have save slots now. Quick tape, yes. It's 3 gigabytes compared to the other one, which is 1 gigabyte, so it's like 3 times more game, I guess. June 24, 1988, documented by Newman J. Miller.
212, mic check. This is Newman.
Oh, yeah. Hello?
This is David, mic check.
This is being documented by Newman Joseph Miller on June 24th, 19...
This was made by 17-year-old, if their YouTube channel is correct. Can you believe this? It's pretty dope. Oh, whoa, I'm in the game. You know, this looked like this looked kind of real. Like, I thought it was. Bro, look at this place.
Do they have any idea what's beyond the gap? Or am I just going in blind?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they haven't gone through it yet, so I think you're the first one.
Okay, so our team is lacking a bit of communication skills, you know. I expect to find no or yes, not like a I don't know. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm sorry. We're back at the pot
Also,
rooms.
don't go too far past the cross stage there. We don't want you to get lost accidentally.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get lost, to be honest.
Still. You'll have to wait for further instructions to move, so just describe your surroundings whenever you see something new or different.
Okay. My surroundings? Have we been here before, me and you? Looks like the back rooms. We just don't got that loud, annoying hum like in the last one, where it's just like, good. Oh, look, this room's slightly more grayed than the other one. Oh, hey, look, dude. Oh, now it's auto playing for me.
Yeah.
It's like spelunking. What?
Yeah, copy that.
I couldn't copy that. What if I'm the character subconscious? I'm like, I actually didn't hear anything they said. I just said copy that. What would I say? Look at them. Freaking good thing it's not me going down here. Alright, can I get up? Oh, is that a new thing in this one? You could crawl?
It's just a room. But there's a hallway doing that.
This actually looks pretty good. I think
It's
it's
an unusual hallway. It's wallpapered on all sides.
I think it's sort of lagging the recording, but like not a lot.
There's also like a indoor house like guys. Guys. You good? Guys.
I don't think you'd be like, guys. Be like, hello, name, or like whoever's name they were. The complex. Welcome back. Peekaboo.
Hey, has anybody gone?
Damn. Whatever like filter slash like video effects they got going on, dude, it makes this place look so real. Like when the cutscene came in, I'm like, why am I standing still? I thought it was like I thought it was recording. Like look at these lens filters. Like it looks real. This is like some good technology stuff. Alright, how to zoom in. Oh, they even got like a slight the blur effect. God damn, it's dark over here. Do I have a flashlight? Cross cloth? Red cloth? Red cross cloth? I don't know. So like I have this idea of like what fear is. Well, at least like a metaphorical way of like looking at it. So like so like I feel like we'll just pretend that you exist inside of a bubble, right? And this bubble's huge. Like this bubble, it's like a bubble of awareness, if anything. But like the bubble can expand, like maybe like I don't know. I'll just throw out like an estimation. Maybe like let's say your bubble expands to 15 meters, and you're like, okay, my bubble. I'm aware that there's a street outside, that it's daytime, that like around this time, you know, the garbage is usually picked up, or like there's a tree outside right over there. The door right here is always locked. Like that's all within your bubble. But like I feel like when fear starts to happen, like fear is like a pressure that starts to compress your bubble down smaller like towards you, and then like that feeling of fear is kind of like it's like getting claustrophobic inside your bubble, because like all of a sudden like everything that was in your bigger bubble is not there no more. So like the tree outside, it's kind of sus, you know. What if there's something behind that tree? Or like the door, what if it's unlocked? I don't know, because it's like everything gets like it gets you don't know anymore, and it becomes like the unknown. And then the more unknowns you have, the more like fear you get, because anything could be around any corner, around any door, behind any tree. And I feel like a good way of like overcoming a fear is to try to like expand your bubble, be like, okay, and it's kind of like just rationally thinking things out, just to get your bubble expanded, to be like, okay, I know my car's over here, I have my keys, I can leave whenever I want. Oh hey, whoa, they got spinny fans now. Is that my radio? They got wall outlets too. Look at the texture quality on that wall outlet. So if this is anything like the other complex game, This is more like a exploration than it is like horror, and I really do love the exploration aspect of it because like it's almost like exploring a dream. Like this looks like a dream setting where I'll just be standing here doing something, but then like everything else is like unfilled. There's no detail. Sometimes dark like this. Is this a door? I opened it. I didn't know how I opened it. What did I push that opens it? Did I just walk into it? It's this might be bad that I don't know this actual symphonic piece, but the first thing that comes to mind is War Thunder. It sounds like War Thunder. Oh, it is like a concert hall. It sounds beautiful though, like I used to be in orchestra when I was in high school. So like I can picture this as an orchestra room, like you got the conductor up here, you got like a circular row of seats that just keep going back and back and back, and you got like your first violins over here, your second violins, your violas, the cello section, and then behind him the bass section. Oh damn, it's getting lit up in here. And then behind them you can have like the symphony, maybe, if it's like a mix of string and brass, wind, and all that stuff. They'll be in the back area. Cool. I like the vibe of this room. They added smoke detectors. Looks like I made it back into the regular back rooms. Why is that light off? It's unsettling. No offense to the horror versions of the back rooms, but I feel like it doesn't capture the expanse of like what the back rooms is, I guess. Like just it feels too linear. Like right now it doesn't feel linear at all. This place feels massive and I'm not even sure like what am I doing? What am I doing? Damn, I can't see anything. It's too damn dark. Oh, my phone vibrated and scared me. Alright, I seem to hit a back wall. Let's test the length of this room. Okay, so there's a wall right there. It's too dark. I'm going back. Nope. Jeez, why does the running seem so intense? Oh, I tripped. Oh no, I've fallen. I can't get up. Somebody, please. no goddamn idea where I am. The fabled elevator. Have I found the end? What horrors await? I don't even get an idea if I'm going up or down. I'm guessing it's down. It's always down. They should have like a little bit of light passing through the cracks of the doors just to give you an idea which direction you're going. Because I feel like if it's going down, you're going away from where you started, and it's just like more like it adds to the atmosphere. Wow. I kind of want this texture to be like whatever this filter is, like this VHS filter that's on here that makes things look like really good. I kind of want this texture on like other games. Am I crouching? No, I'm not. Oh, the audio. The hell is that? What is that? A washing machine? How scary would it be if a washing machine just started coming at you like slowly? This washing machine is intriguing me. I must go forward. Okay, we got a washing machine. Look at that. They even got it all like... They got the textures down in this game. Oh, there's an underside? Is that a brick wall? Let me check out this little white room first. The only thing you don't get, maybe, is like the sense of smell. I feel like I can smell this room. Like the smell of like plaster, paint, and like, I don't know, like an office smell. Or like the textures of the carpet. Could you imagine like just the sound it makes? What do we got over here? More rooms. A door. The last game didn't have doors. Wait, did it? I don't know. What do I press? What do I I have a flashlight. Excuse me. F. Okay, F seems to be the interact. This is good stuff. I didn't know I had a flashlight. I like that it like takes its time to like actually like have a hand reach out and pull it open. Do I dare? What horrors with secrets untold awaits in a women's restroom. No urinals, what? Impossible. And no toilets? I think last time I told about how I have like I have reoccurring toilet dreams. I think I told that last time. I like my dreams. My dreams are always very like cinematic, like story driven. And they're very rare, but sometimes I'll have dreams that are like absolute bangers. Like had a dream that like I went to school, but like this was the future, and I was in school to be like an engineer of some sort. And then when I graduated, with your graduation, you automatically get like placed into a job. And I was an engineer on a on a colony ship that goes into space and then colonizes a planet. And I was like, whoa. And it's a whole like, in my dream I remember it was explained like the trip was going to take like 10 years to go out there, to go to another planet, colonize it with I'm back to where I was, colonize it with people, and then like leave and then come back to Earth. And my job as an engineer is to make sure I keep like certain sections of the ship like running nominally. And it was crazy because then you get on this ship, you meet the crew, you meet all these people, and like there's like thousands of people on this ship, but like only like the main skeleton crew stays awake while everyone goes into like a cryo sleep. And look at this chair. It's grandma's house chair. What are those, cat scratches? Look at the detail. This game has impressed me graphically. This is on Unreal Engine, right? It has to be. Look at that. Even the wall texture just looks like a found footage. It's crazy. Do I still have my light on? Yeah. Let me just turn it off just in case. But yeah, spaceship, thousands of people. I got to know them because it'll take a few months to travel like outside of our solar system before we can like start really booking it and going like to wherever planet we were going to. And for that time it took to leave our solar system, like everyone is awake, we're all having a good time. There's like this huge like cafeteria looking atrium place where like people hang out. And then like we all got to know each other, and it's like having fun. We're like, oh yeah, woo, like this is gonna be awesome. And then like finally we left the solar system and it was time to put everyone to sleep. And then all the buddies we made were like, oh man, we'll see you on the other side then, haha. Like it's like, oh yeah, can't wait, we'll see you there. And I was like, all right, we'll see you there. And we started like putting everyone in cryo sleep, like thousands of people. And then like our crew was just like on a huge massive ship, just like 50 people. And another door. And 50 people with like, oh, this is a house with like robots that would assist us, help us carry things or whatever. And the job was kind of boring, and then it started to pick up after a while because we'd run into like small meteor showers, and we had to like spacewalk to see what was up. And I remember in my dream, like a buddy of mine went for a spacewalk to go like repair an antenna that got blown off by like meteorites or something. And then like there was a meteor shower. Even the music here is all wackadoo. It's unsettling that I cannot see nothing beyond this. Yeah, but in my dream a buddy of mine died. He got hit by an asteroid. Like a bunch of small ones. And then like I had to go out there and recover him. And like parts of him was missing, and I felt bad. And then like he was still tethered to the ship too, so like I had to untether him, get him back, and then finish like the rest of his job. Well, it was more too, so we had to like I had to fix more. Look at his face. Dang, this is like something you see at a doctor's office. But that happened, and there was just like crewmates that would like they would get really depressed and commit suicide on the spaceship, because I guess like it was gonna take us like a long time. Like this was like a span of like 4 years to get there. Whoa. And what the, can I climb up here? Nope. I feel like I went in a big circle maybe. Yeah, but it was gonna take us 4 years to get there. I remember people were already getting like a weird cabin fever, but in space. And we had to deal with like a low crew count because it started to like get bad. And then we had like robots like following us, make sure we didn't do anything crazy or like whatever. And then there was a string of murders that started happening where like someone was taking people out of cryo sleep and then just like brutally murdering them, and like it became this whole thing. Then we had to line up the remaining crew and sleep in the atrium so like we can be watched. And then like at this point in the dream I like fell in love with somebody, and I had a significant other, and like it was like, oh well, at least things ain't too bad because I don't have to travel alone or like feel alone or whatever. And then like I thought the killer who was pulling people out of cryo sleep, I thought he went and killed my girlfriend because like we're all sleeping in the atrium, and she was sleeping next to me, and then all of a sudden like there was like somebody who I thought was on top of her stabbing her. And then like when I panicked and I started fighting that person because it was dark, I couldn't see, started fighting that person and like knocked him off, I realized I was fighting my girlfriend, and then she killed somebody like, and she was like she was the killer the whole time. She went like space crazy. Who left this refrigerator open? Oh my god, the power bills. Can I close it? Can I set the thermostat down so it doesn't like, who pays the electricity in the back rooms? But yeah, my girlfriend ended up being crazy in that dream and like killing everyone, dragging them out of cryosleep and stabbing them. So then she had to be like locked away in like psychiatric care or something. And it was just like me and then like a few of our buddies left, and then we finally make it to like the planet we're supposed to be going to, and we finally wake everyone up so we can make landfall. And then like everyone was like, oh, that was like the best night's sleep I've ever had. And how was the trip, you guys, or whatever. And we were just like all like psychologically damaged, like traumatized, and just like, yeah, it was great. And then they're like, oh, we're so and so, and I was like, oh, they didn't make it. And they're like, what happened? And then like we'd tell them like the stories of all the things that happened and how so and so killed everyone, or like all this stuff, and like it was a huge thing. And they're like, no way. And they're like, yeah. And then like we had to help them like make landfall with like their weird little crafts, and we went down with them to help set things up and certain like resource stuff. And then like I remember the dream ending like me sitting on an alien planet that like looks super beautiful and everything, and just being like tired and being like, it's another 4 years back, I have to go for another 4 years, just like thinking about not going back. And yeah, but in my dream I remember they made it like feel like if you go for that full 10 years, that full 10-year journey, like you come back and you can pretty much retire. Like you make so much money. That's what it feels like. That was a dream I've had. That one was super cool. And where the hell am I? Look at these textures. Information. I haven't been in the dark since I learned I had a flashlight. Is this area dark enough? Hello? Alright, this looks different. Long hallways. All we need is something spooky and ridiculous to happen. I feel like I'm somewhere else different. Maybe. God, am I? What have I been here before? But this room is slanted though. Some sort of waiting room. Wait, I didn't check, but is there... Oh, you can save and eject tapes now. That's interesting. I wonder if they made the game a lot longer then. I kind of like the idea that like you have to like sit down and play the whole game without saving. But that was probably like a big complaint. Thank you for shopping with us. Merry Christmas. Return your baskets here. Oh wait, I didn't get down on all fours all the way yet. Are you serious? This is never a good idea. There's like cave spelunking, and I just can't understand like wanting to do that. And then there's just this, like backroom spelunking. I probably wouldn't either. Like, the complex might be the most safest place to spelunk compared to the other games. You just die like level 1. If this feels like Metal Gear Solid 1 when you're climbing inside the air ducts. It's the DARPA chief. And then you find Meryl too, and she's like working out. Huh, Meryl. Is that chief's daughter? Or was it Colonel's daughter? Huh. Can you like, I wonder if you can rip apart the environment and use it to make things? Like, does the environment fight back if you try to destroy it? Or like, is it indestructible? This looks like a subway station. This looks like, this reminds me of being in South Korea in the subways. Oh, we were in South Korea with my friends. We were coming back on the last train. I think it was like 11 p.m. over there, and it was dark. and there's like one of these like nooks in the wall where like a little cubby in the wall, like a hole where you know where the that chair's knocked over. That's spooky. Oh, that chair's knocked over too. What is that beeping noise? There's something's knocked over there. But we're in the subway, and just picture like a little like nook like this where like like probably like this deep in, yeah. And then they have like the phone booths, and we're just walking by it, and there was like this old lady who had like a big hunchback, and she was like fully like dressed in like a, it almost looked like a cloak. I don't know. I side-eyed glanced it because I didn't want to be rude and just like look at people. So we're just walking, and then like we passed like one of these walls, and then she's like right there, and I swear she was grinding her teeth like really loud, like, and then she was like it was like she was using her thumb to clean the underneath of her fingernails, like on one, just with one hand. So like she was sticking her thumbnail underneath her like fingernail and her middle fingernail, and then like flicking out anything underneath it like really hard. So like you can hear like her teeth grinding, and then like just like a noise of her like nails like clacking together. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, that was a weird like random encounter. And then my friend Omar, who was there, I was like, did you see that? I was like, did you see that like old lady? And then she was like, yeah, but it was just an old lady. And I was like, no, but like she was grinding her teeth and like flicking stuff from under her nails. I was like, did you see that? And he's like, no, I didn't really like look. I just walked past it. And it's like, yeah, I kind of side glanced it. I didn't want to really look too, but like it was really it was strange. And yeah, now we know there's like there's Subway Witch. We call her Subway Witch. What if you can go up here? Subway Witch. That also reminds me of like when we me and my friend went to Italy. We stayed at a host's house who was hosting us, and we just got back from exploring town, and we went to a gift shop, and I bought like a Renaissance mask, like a tiny little clown mask, and it has these little like, oh crap, where the hell am I going? Do I just take a seat? What am I in for? What horrors await? What sick, twisted... Oh, okay. I guess this is just like an elevator. Interesting. Oh god, that scared me. Welcome. You have made it to more backrooms. Why is the noise all spooky? But yeah, I bought this Renaissance mask, and I set it on one of those European style radiators. It had like a small wooden, like a thing on it that's kind of like a table. And we're in the living room watching Italian Pokemon. and out of nowhere I hear like a like a jingle, and I was like, did you hear that? And they're like, what? And he's like, I heard a jingle, I swear it's that mask. And he's like, no you didn't. I was like, yeah. And then we all just kind of sat there like silent, because we were hanging out with the host. The host had a kid, and we were watching. He was showing us Italian Pokemon, but all three of us were all sitting there like super quiet, and we're like trying to listen. And then all of a sudden you hear like a, and then we all look at each other like shocked, and we're like, oh, it has to be. There's no other thing. Like we got that. Has that? And I walked in there to look at it, and the mask was sitting on the radiator still. And I was like, it could have been the radiator, like maybe like a spike in like temperature, or like the steam moving through it. So like I tried shaking it like the radiator, but it was like super solid. I was like, oh, maybe it's like the air coming out of the window, because the window was wide open. So like I tried blowing on it, and I was like, no. And then I blew on it like super hard. I was like, and it didn't move. And like I even like banged my fist on the table like hard enough to see if I can make it jingle like hard and long enough to make it whoa, to make it sound like that. But it didn't sound like that. And I was like, oh no, what if we bought a haunted mask? Haha, lol, teehee. And we forgot about it. Went on with the rest of the vacation, brought it back. The orchestra noises are getting less coherent, more scrambled. Stop it. Cease this madness at once. You cannot be kidding me. What is that? Something reflective across the room. I'm a little freaked out right now. But anyway, went back home to the US, Arizona, and I gave that mask to my friend Omar, and we called it Jingles because it jingles. And he am I supposed to have found this area? Oh, I could just walk off of it. I almost died. I don't know if I'm supposed to be back here. This is interesting. I mean, it's very Backrooms-like. I'll just follow this edge, see where it goes. But yeah, I gave the masks to my friend Omar, and from what he told me, and it might be embellishing, or I don't know how much of the truth I've retained. I could, like, you know, whoa, I could mess this up, but he told me that he was working on his homework in another room that the mask was in, and he heard a jingle, and like, to him it didn't really register because he used to have a cat with a little bell on it, and he's like, oh yeah, it's my cat. And then like he realized, wait a minute, I don't have a cat anymore. And then like he kind of like, what is that jingling noise then? Because he heard it like maybe like a couple times. And then like he went to go like into his room and he realized the mask was on the table. And like uh he put it in his drawer after that because it was jingling. And so that was kind of sus. What is this place? I'm exploring where no one has ever explored before. The butt rooms. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be back here, to be honest, but I mean it was open, it was wide open. Maybe my game bugged out. Or maybe it's the way it's meant to be played. Just gonna sprint for it. Whoa. This reminds me of Halo 1. There's this level, was it called boarding action? It looked like this, and like you just be on both sides, like, and then there's like areas you can hop across and fight each other with. Teleporters, rocket launchers, sniper rifles. It was insane on Team SWAT. Don't know if I'm supposed to have gone this far this way. I guess I'll just go all the way back. It's all scary sounding. Add more realism to it. Oh my god. I didn't know I can run this long. Maybe they just didn't think anyone would go that way because it's like too scary. Is this another area that's like... that's like a little wacky? Maybe. Alright, I think I'll end the video here and then go on to part 2. I don't think I'm done with the game. Not like last time. But yeah, anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And hope you guys are having a good day. And peace.